Did you know over 1.2 million travelers from Asia were denied visas to the UK just last year? Many after waiting months, filling out complicated forms, and spending hundreds of dollars. Now imagine this. Starting in 2025, millions of citizens from select Asian countries might walk right through UK immigration without even showing a visa. Sounds unreal? It's not. This isn't just a generous travel offer. It's one of the most significant shifts in UK immigration policy in decades. For years, visiting the UK meant red tape, embassy queues, and endless uncertainty. But now, 10 Asian countries are on track to bypass all of that. But here's the catch. Not every country made the list. Why these 10? What do they have in common, and what does this really mean? Could your country be one of them? Is this a gesture of goodwill, or a strategic move in global politics? And most importantly, what happens next? From the skyscrapers of Singapore to the markets of Mumbai, this change could impact millions of lives, open new economic doors, and redefine travel as we know it. So don't blink, because in the next few minutes, we'll reveal the full list, decode the real reasons behind this bold move, and show you exactly what it means for you. Number 10. Vietnam? Coming in at number 10 is Vietnam, a rising star in Southeast Asia, and now a surprise addition to the UK's visa-free list for 2025. The idea of Vietnamese citizens exploring London without a visa might seem far-fetched, but it's not. This development reflects years of growing diplomatic ties, economic collaboration, and mutual trust between the two nations. Vietnam's transformation over the last 2 decades is nothing short of extraordinary. From rapid urban development to global trade integration, the country has positioned itself as a key player in the Asia-Pacific region. Its expanding middle class, tech-savvy youth, and passion for travel have caught the attention of Western governments and industries alike. Between 2017 and 2022, the UK recorded a 40% increase in Vietnamese tourist arrivals. And with more direct flights now operating, those numbers are projected to keep climbing. British institutions have also noted a spike in Vietnamese student applications, highlighting the country's rising interest in UK education. Why now? The 2020 UK-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement marked a turning point. It opened the door for partnerships in clean energy, education, fintech, and digital services. Visa-free access represents the next logical step in strengthening bilateral cooperation. For travelers, this means fewer barriers, faster planning, and more freedom to explore. Students, professionals, and tourists will benefit equally. Some conditions may remain, such as proof of return travel or sufficient funds. But the visa offers cues. History. This move is expected to elevate Vietnam's passport in global rankings and pave the way for similar ASEAN agreements in the future. So if London's royal palaces, Liverpool's music scene, or the Scottish Highlands are on your bucket list, 2025 could be the year you finally go. No visa, no stress, just adventure. Number 9. Indonesia. Indonesia, home to over 275 million people and thousands of islands, is now number 9 on the UK's 2025 visa-free list. And it's no accident. This Southeast Asian giant has been quietly building stronger diplomatic and economic links with the UK. From defence cooperation to climate change discussions, the relationship has evolved beyond trade and into trust. Why now? Indonesia is a G20 member, the largest economy in Southeast Asia, and a critical voice in global conversations. The UK sees this partnership not just as a strategic move, but as an investment in long-term global influence. The number of Indonesian tourists, students, and business travelers to the UK has nearly doubled in the last decade. London universities are popular among Indonesian students, while British education consultants report a steady increase in interest year after year. Indonesia's inclusion also reflects the country's improving global mobility profile. In recent years, the Indonesian passport has climbed in power rankings thanks to better bilateral agreements and more responsible traveller profiles. The UK's move recognises this progress. So what's changing? In 2025, eligible Indonesians will no longer need a visa to visit the UK for tourism, education fairs, or short-term business trips. Instead, they'll enjoy simplified digital authorizations, or none at all, depending on the category. Of course, travellers will still need to follow entry conditions like return proof and health insurance, but gone are the days of waiting months for visa appointments. This visa-free move will likely boost tourism, cultural exchange, and small business networking between the two nations. So, if you're from Indonesia, get ready to explore British castles, sip tea in Covent Garden, or tour Oxford's historic halls, visa-free. Comment below if you're from Indonesia or have plans to visit the UK. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next country on this list. Number 8. India. Picture this. You're standing outside the British Museum, surrounded by centuries of history. Behind you, red double-decker buses rumble down the street. You're not thinking about paperwork or visa rejections. Why? Because you're from India, and it's 2025. The UK and India have always had a complex relationship. Colonial past aside, today's connection is layered with education, tech, and an ever-growing diaspora that calls the UK home. There are more than 1.8 million people of Indian origin living in Britain. From curry houses in Birmingham to CEOs in London, the Indian footprint is undeniable. But until now, visiting the UK still meant applications, interviews, and uncertainty. All that is set to change. India's addition to the UK's visa-free list is more than policy, it's symbolic. It reflects a mutual recognition that the relationship has matured. It also reflects numbers. Indians made over 500,000 short-term visits to the UK in 2023 alone, making them one of the largest groups of non-EU tourists. Trade deals are in the works, education exchanges are thriving, and both governments are talking about a shared future in cybersecurity, green tech, and innovation. In practical terms, here's what it means. Indian travellers will gain access to streamlined entry, likely through an electronic travel authorization, ETA, or even complete exemption for short visits. Whether it's for business pitches in London or weddings in Edinburgh, getting into the UK will become significantly smoother. Of course, the paperwork won't vanish entirely, but compared to the current system, it'll feel like walking through an open door instead of climbing a bureaucratic wall. For India, this isn't just convenience, it's a signal. The world's fifth largest economy is finally being treated like the powerhouse it is. And for thousands, Number 7. Qatar. Small in size, massive in influence. Qatar lands at number 7 on the UK's visa-free list for 2025. This isn't a surprise for those who've watched Qatar's rise over the past decade. From hosting the 2022 FIFA World Cup to rapidly becoming a global aviation hub, Qatar has positioned itself as a key player in international affairs. Its wealth, diplomacy, and strategic partnerships have pushed it to the front of the global mobility stage. And the UK has noticed. For years, Qatari citizens have already enjoyed visa on arrival or streamlined electronic travel authorizations to many countries. Now, the UK is going a step further, offering full visa-free access for short-term visits starting in 2025. This decision reflects more than just economic clout. Qatar is one of the UK's most active partners in the Gulf region, investing billions in British infrastructure, real estate, and education. London's skyline, in fact, is dotted with Qatari-funded landmarks. But this visa move isn't only for the ultra-wealthy. It also opens doors for students, entrepreneurs, and cultural travelers from Doha and beyond. Qataris are known for short, luxury travel bursts, weekend trips, fashion tours, football matches. The UK, with its high-end shopping, Premier League games, and elite universities, is a natural destination. Removing the visa barrier not only enhances convenience, it cements the relationship between the two nations. And for the UK, this isn't just about tourism. It's about deepening ties with a geopolitical ally, one that shares interests in finance, defence, and innovation. So whether it's shopping in Knightsbridge or attending a Cambridge seminar, Qataris will now arrive with nothing more than a passport and a plan. No forms, no waiting. Just flight, arrival, and access. Number 6. United Arab Emirates, UAE. At number 6, we have a name that practically defines modern luxury, innovation, and global reach. The United Arab Emirates. For citizens of the UAE, 2025 will mark a new milestone: visa-free entry to the United Kingdom. And honestly, it's about time. The United Arab Emirates and the United Kingdom have enjoyed a close relationship for decades. But lately, things have accelerated. Trade, tourism, and tech partnerships have reached new highs. The UAE is not just a tourist source, it's a strategic investor. Emirates flights connect Dubai to the UK several times daily, and millions of Emiratis and expats travel for business, leisure, and higher education. London, for many UAE citizens, isn't just a holiday destination, it's a second home. From Mayfair properties to Knightsbridge shopping and Harley Street medical visits, the UK has long welcomed Emiratis. But the visa process always lagged behind this warm relationship. That ends in 2025. This policy change brings more than just convenience. It's about streamlining an already thriving corridor. With top-tier airlines, student exchanges, and massive real estate investments, the UK gains by reducing friction in travel. And on the personal side, families can plan spontaneous trips. Students won't fear delays before interviews. Doctors, business people, and artists can move with agility and confidence. It's also a reflection of trust. The UAE ranks among the world's most powerful passports, and its citizens are known for respectful, high-value travel behavior. The UK's move acknowledges that, and if you're wondering about logistics, travelers may still need a quick online authorization, but that's a breeze compared to traditional visa hoops. Bottom line, this change was overdue. For UAE travelers, 2025 opens a direct gateway to the UK. No papers, no queues, just freedom and familiarity. Number 5. Thailand. Thailand isn't just a top travel destination, it's quickly becoming a top traveler nation too. And in 2025, Thai passport holders are getting a major upgrade: visa-free access to the United Kingdom. It's a big win, but it didn't come out of nowhere. Over the past decade, Thai tourism to the UK has steadily climbed. Thai citizens are visiting for education, family reunions, medical care, and increasingly luxury shopping and sightseeing. London, with its world-class retail and cultural offerings, ranks high among Thai tourists' dream destinations. Meanwhile, the UK has been boosting its footprint in Thailand too, investing in education, healthcare, and tech partnerships. The two countries signed multiple MOUs, Memorandums of Understanding, in recent years, laying the groundwork for deeper diplomatic and economic collaboration. The visa-free move is a reflection of that growth, but more importantly, it's a gesture of mutual respect and recognition. Thailand has spent years improving its passport ranking, tightening border controls, and aligning with global travel standards. The UK has taken notice and responded. So what changes? In 2025, Thai travelers will be able to enter the UK without a visa for short stays. Whether it's a quick trip to attend a fashion show in London, visit a friend in Manchester, or Scout universities in Bristol, the red tape will be drastically reduced. Electronic pre-clearance might still apply, but compared to the months-long visa process many have endured, this is a revolution. This move also boosts Thailand's image on the global stage. It says, you're trusted, you're welcome, and your people are part of our world. So if you've ever imagined walking down Oxford Street or catching a West End play, 2025 just made it a whole lot easier for Thai citizens. Number 4. Malaysia. Some countries quietly build strong international relationships, and Malaysia is a prime example. Now that steady diplomacy is paying off. In 2025, Malaysian passport holders will join the ranks of travelers who can visit the United Kingdom visa-free. This decision isn't flashy or surprising. It's logical. The UK and Malaysia have deep historical ties, not just from their Commonwealth connection, but also through education, trade, and cultural exchange. Thousands of Malaysian students enroll in British universities every year. British brands flourish in Kuala Lumpur malls, and Malaysians have long been some of the most well-traveled and well-mannered tourists globally. In fact, Malaysian citizens already enjoy visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to more than 180 countries. This UK move simply aligns with how the rest of the world already views Malaysia, as a low-risk, high-value traveller nation. Practically, what does this change bring? No more consulate appointments, no more piles of paperwork. In 2025, short-term visits for tourism, family visits, or even academic events will no longer require a visa for Malaysians. Entry may still require an online authorization, but it will be a streamlined, user-friendly process. For business travelers, this is a game-changer. Malaysians can now attend conferences, trade expos, and meetings in the UK with far greater flexibility and spontaneity. It's also symbolic. Malaysia's inclusion on the list signals how far the country has come in building its international profile. It shows the UK values Malaysia as a key regional ally and a cultural partner. And for the everyday Malaysian traveller, it means spontaneous getaways to the Lake District, immersive weekends in London, or exploring ancient castles in Wales. No visa required, just your passport and plans. Number 3. Singapore. When it comes to global mobility, Singapore has always punched above its weight. And in 2025, it will solidify its position with full visa-free access to the United Kingdom. This isn't news, it's confirmation. Singapore already holds one of the world's most powerful passports. Its citizens travel with ease, its systems are trusted globally, and its reputation for security and reliability is nearly unmatched. The UK, recognizing that trust, is now removing the last bureaucratic layer for short-term visits. But this move isn't just about travel convenience. It reflects deep strategic alignment between the two nations. The UK and Singapore share economic, educational, and technological ties. British universities attract top Singaporean students, and Singapore's fintech companies are closely tied to London's financial district. The two governments have recently expanded cooperation on cybersecurity, AI, and sustainable development. This policy update streamlines an already strong corridor of movement between two global hubs. For Singaporean travelers, this means smoother family vacations, quicker access to conferences, and stress-free planning. No more waiting for visa appointments or paying application fees. Just a seamless online pre-clearance or even full exemption. And the implications go beyond tourism. This move reinforces Singapore's standing as a trusted global player, a country whose citizens are welcomed, not scrutinized. It also positions the UK as a forward-thinking partner, eager to deepen relationships with highly mobile, educated populations. Singaporeans are known for their efficient travel habits, cultural respect, and economic influence, traits that any host country values. Now, they'll be able to enjoy London's museums, Cambridge's libraries, or even the Scottish Highlands with no red tape holding them back. One of the world's best passports just got even better. Number 2. South Korea. Few countries have risen on the global stage as quickly and impressively as South Korea. And now, in 2025, that rise comes with new privileges. Visa-free travel to the United Kingdom. For South Koreans, this is more than a travel perk. It's a reflection of how far the nation's influence has expanded. K-pop, Korean dramas, Samsung, Hyundai, and Korean cuisine have all become global staples. Cultural exports alone have shaped how the world sees South Korea, but it's the country's integrity, innovation, and diplomacy that have gained it serious international trust. That trust is exactly why the UK is removing barriers. The UK and South Korea already share solid economic ties. Trade has surged, especially in areas like tech, pharmaceuticals, and green energy. Educational exchanges are robust, with thousands of Korean students enrolled in British institutions. This new visa policy builds on that foundation. From 2025 onward, South Korean citizens won't need to apply for a standard visa for short stays. Whether attending a tech summit in London, exploring museums in Edinburgh, or taking a short academic program, entry will be far easier, most likely through a streamlined online system. For young travelers, especially students and K-culture fans, this opens a door to a cultural exchange that's been growing for years. For professionals and entrepreneurs, it means less red tape and faster access to British markets and networks. But beyond the logistics, this decision is symbolic. It signals that South Korea isn't just a trendsetter, it's a trusted global partner. The UK sees its citizens as contributors, not risks. So whether it's a concert at Wembley, a biotech expo in Manchester, or just a dream to walk along the Thames, 2025 says yes to South Korea. Number 1. Japan. It's only fitting that we end with a country long admired for its discipline, diplomacy, and deep respect on the world stage, Japan. In 2025, Japanese citizens will officially gain visa-free access to the United Kingdom, solidifying what many have seen coming for years. Japan has consistently ranked among the most powerful passports in the world. Its citizens are known for meticulous planning, cultural sensitivity, and minimal visa overstay risks. For many countries, including the UK, Japan has always been a model traveller nation. But this move is more than diplomatic courtesy. It reflects decades of mutual respect and strategic alignment. The UK and Japan already have strong ties in finance, defense, technology, and education. Major Japanese companies invest heavily in the UK economy, while thousands of Japanese students study in British universities. Culturally, there's a long-standing fascination between the two nations. Anime meets Shakespeare, tea ceremony meets afternoon tea. Removing the visa requirement is the final step in making that relationship truly seamless. In 2025, Japanese passport holders will be able to enter the UK for short-term stays without going through a visa process. Whether it's a quick getaway to explore London's art scene or a visit to the Scottish Highlands, travel will become as simple as booking a ticket and packing a bag. No queues, no paperwork, no consulate appointments. For Japan, it's a quiet but powerful acknowledgement. You are one of the world's most trusted and respected nations. And for the UK, it's a way to welcome more of what Japan represents. Thoughtful visitors, strong economic ties, and a cultural richness that adds value far beyond tourism. 2025 isn't just a milestone, it's a symbol of trust well earned. And there you have it, 10 Asian countries about to unlock the UK, visa-free. Which one surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one. If you found this valuable, check out our last video. You'll love it. And hey, support us with just one click. Subscribe. It means the world to us.